So I've been posting about procrastination, and I wanted to really model out an example of what procrastination can look like using the procrastination equation. So I figured I'd pick a kind of fun meta topic and talk about posting and branding on LinkedIn. So a lot of leaders I talk to recognize the importance and the value of having a strong LinkedIn presence, whether they're job searching or not, just to build their brand and their network, right? And yet, a lot of us don't actually post or, build up our LinkedIn profile or pages. So I wanted to mirror out that example and why that happens using the procrastination equation. So the first piece that I would review in the equation is value. What is the importance of the reward of enhancing your LinkedIn to you? So if I have someone tell me, I really want to enhance my LinkedIn, I've been wanting to do it for a very long time, it's super important to me, and I just haven't gotten around to it, my first response is, it's not that important to you. If it was that important to you, you would have gotten around to it. How do I know that? You're a senior leader, you're successful, you generally do well in your job. You know how to prioritize things that are actually valuable to you. So first and foremost, if you haven't done it yet, it's probably not valuable to you. So start by reflecting on that. Really, what would be the reward to me of enhancing my LinkedIn? For me personally, I use LinkedIn for business development. This isn't a secret. Most solopreneurs do, right? So LinkedIn is my source of my network, my community, and business development for my company, Talent Praxis. So LinkedIn's pretty important to me, which is why you see me posting all the time. Okay? Start to consider, how could I make it more important to myself if it's not important enough that you've prioritized it yet. Next, let's look at expectancy. So this is your likelihood of success. This is where I see the biggest blocker occur for those of us who've already recognized the value of LinkedIn. We truly believe in the importance of the tool, and yet we're still not posting at the cadence we'd like to, or we still haven't enhanced our profile. And at this point, there's just a low likelihood that we'll be successful because the goal is big. I want to enhance my LinkedIn. What does that mean, right? LinkedIn makes it kind of easy. Break it down into its pieces. I want to update my cover photo. I want to update my profile photo. I want to update my headline. I want to update the text in the different roles I've held. I want to post more videos. Just look at LinkedIn and start checking off the little pieces of the list. Rather than saying you want to enhance your LinkedIn, break it into its smallest components. If you want to begin posting, that also seems to be a blocker for people. Create a schedule. That's the first thing that I did. So I actually blocked out topics per month. I post twice a week. It's no secret. And I plan those topics in advance. I build all of the posts and then I schedule them. And so I've just created a very concrete schedule and very concrete plan for me to post on LinkedIn that now I follow pretty robotically. So it makes it really easy. I have a very high likelihood of success. Then we get into impulsiveness. How quickly are you to react based on emotion or based on impulses, normally involuntary impulses? I have to block dedicated time to focus on it, right? I need dedicated time to focus on using LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn makes impulsiveness pretty hard because people will be chatting you. You'll see notifications. Impulsiveness is just part of the tool. They want you to be virally connected to it. And so you need to be aware of that and mindful of it. My recommendation, or what I do for myself, is I am not on LinkedIn when I'm planning my posting schedule because I don't want to be drawn in by the app. So I've muted all of my notifications and I just focus on building my 8 pieces of content for the month. Then I go into the tool and schedule all of them out. And, I tend to get distracted in the scheduling process. And lastly, there's delay. How long until you get your reward? So if your reward was to get a job via LinkedIn or to get a new client via LinkedIn, the delay may take some time. So I set a value that was different for myself. I said, my reward is I'm going to challenge myself to post twice a week this year. And I celebrate each week that I am successful in that. So I've really made the reward much closer to the actual work I'm putting into it. So congratulations, Chelsea. You did your July posting on procrastination, and I get a little celebration, and now that work is done. So this example was helpful, and I'm excited to hear how you all think about applying the procrastination formula.